coming. Love to you. Prayers for everybody you know, your family. I love Iranian people. So thank you guys. And I knew Irvine would statistically have more than Burbank. So that's why I want to do it. I want to be with the Iranians tonight. Thank you. Iran has 92 million people. I learned this from Tucker Carlson. Iran has the biggest Shia Muslim population in the world, which is unique because it's always Sunni in Saudi Arabia. Iran is a beautiful country with a rich history. You have to do more than watch Prince of Persia. I love Iranian people, and I feel like I owe them a lot because I eat their food so often. The way they crisp rice. Yeah, tahdig, oh my God. It's crispy rice. Rice is naturally crispy, and then you cook it, it goes soft, but they crisped it again. Make rice crispy again. That's what I'm saying. Tahdig. It's a rice that you can take in the palm of your hand and just hold it. Yeah, I love tahdig. I love Iranian food. And I know that's not the greatest of reasons, but that's why I care about Iran. Iran used to have a democracy in the 1950s, but then this 3-letter agency called the CIA said, have you heard of destabilization? Whenever the United States has interest in a country, you gotta ask yourself, how much oil do they have? Right? And the answer is a lot, okay? Iran has 270 billion barrels of oil. I don't want to start conspiracies, okay? Because a lot of people are like, the United States is just coming for the oil. It's like nothing like that has happened in the last 8 days, okay? Iran has the world's 3rd largest oil reserves, okay? Number 1 is Venezuela. Not sure if you've heard of them recently. Number 2 is Saudi Arabia, but they're our ally because they did 9/11. And inside job. Number 3 is Iran. And number 4 is Canada, the 51st state, soon to be. And number 5 is Iraq, but I don't know if we have a history with them. And so, yeah, so those are your top 5 oil. So no, it's never about the oil. The United States wants Iran's oil so bad. For the last nearly 50 years, we put crippling sanctions on their economy, which don't affect the government as much as it affects the people. So that's why, yes, it affects the people of Iran. Okay? And that's why Iran currently has so much inflation. Prices are extremely high, which just hurts me knowing that, like, the price of rice, you know? I have 1,000% solidarity with the people of Iran, okay? 1,000% solidarity with the people of Iran. Whatever they're going through, I'm with them. I feel their pain. I hear them out. Because first of all, we don't know a lot about what's going on because it's really hard to get accurate information coming out of Iran. So I'm going to share with you what I know, and I'm giving you some historical context, but we want the oil. Okay? You know, for a while they had the Shah in place, they had the monarchy, and they were kind of moving to a more westernized form of society. But a lot of people in Iran didn't want that, so they had a revolution in 1979, and you've had the same regime basically since then. It's a very polarizing topic right now because the fact of the matter is the IRGC for the longest time served as kind of the biggest symbol of anti-imperialism in the world. They resisted American imperialism and took Iran back into their own hands, but as a consequence, the United States put crippling sanctions on them, which ultimately became a problem for the people. Now, obviously, it's important to note, the government of Iran has had a lot of human rights abuses. I don't know if you know this, but humans don't like those. We also have to put it into the context of the sanctions because the sanctions made it very difficult for people to live. The United States, that's always their game. If the country doesn't give them something they want, they put sanctions on them until they're so pressured that they absolutely have to because they hate their government so much. You know, it's like if the woman I'm interested in is dating my employee, and I want that relationship to end, so I cut his pay, and I keep cutting it till their dates get so horrendous that I slide in and be like, ever been to a Michelin-star restaurant? And then you have the CIA, which is constantly trying to do, mini psyops and basically just plan this long-term game of ultimately creating a regime change. And the CIA is like the creepy guy who stays in the friend zone, just waiting for the perfect time for the breakup to happen, except he also orchestrates and carries out the breakup. He's kind of like Diddy. Watch the documentary. A few weeks ago, protests erupted in Iran. So you got the supreme leader Khamenei, right? And a lot of people do support him. Khamenei, I don't know. Okay. Some say like only 30% support the government. Some say as much as 80% support the government. The numbers are variable, maybe because Iran invented algebra. Okay. And now the United States of Israel the West wants to install the son of the former Shah. They want to bring the Shah back. What is this, Shawshank Redemption? And so the Ayatollah's like, I told ya. We know that there are thousands of protesters in Iran who want a different form of government. This is the case. It's been the case for a very long time. This is no surprise. What makes these protests different is that Mossad is there. And this is not just a conspiracy. Even Mike Pompeo tweeted like, thank God we got Mossad on the ground in Iran. Like, were you supposed to tweet that out loud? Some are saying it's Mossad. Some are saying, no, it's the Iranian government forces and they oppress women. So either way, it's misogynists. And so the government started to crack down on the protests. The protests escalated. And then the government blacked out their internet like vital information in the Epstein files. But don't worry, Trump's on it. So Trump made a post saying he didn't like the way they treat their protesters. And he said, don't worry, help is on the way. I think he's going to send ICE. I hope he doesn't send ICE. The people of Iran are going through a lot of turmoil. A lot of them are very afraid. They can't reach their loved ones via the internet. It's a very scary situation. The numbers, I just don't know. I don't know who to believe. Some people are saying close to 2,000 people have been killed. Some people are saying it's upwards of 12,000, maybe even more. And that, either way, it is absolutely horrible. And this might be a controversial take, but I don't think bombing is going to help. I'm sorry if that offends somebody. I just don't think bombing helps anything, really, to be honest. But that's all America knows how to do. Like, all we do is bomb like a comedian who makes difficult topic choices. There's a lot of people out there saying like, oh, where's all the Free Palestine folks now? Like, why aren't you saying free Iran? First of all, this is not the time for that. Let's actually care about the people of Iran and think of like, what is the long-term solution for these people? But also like, you need to understand from a person who supports Palestine, okay? The reason why people are not jumping to say free Iran, because they know that is code for Iran to go into the hands of the people who are the reason Palestine is not free. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reason. That's the reason. I would just feel weird saying free Iran with the caveat that they are not free under the occupation of the same people occupying Palestine. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if Iran does become essentially occupied by Israel, they won't be free. You know what I'm saying? So yes, free Iran. free Iran, but like for real. You know what I'm saying? Free Iran, like for real. Free Iran from any oppression that it's facing internally and from the West. Iranians are good people. Iranians deserve a good economy. They deserve the best jobs. You're like, what about nose jobs? Sure. Sure. Fine. Now is not the time to say, oh, Iranians want this, Iranians want that, if you are not Iranian, okay? Talk to Iranians. Make Iranian friends, okay? Talk to Iranians. Listen to Iranians, okay? And Iranians from Iran, not Beverly Hills, but Iran, okay? Not the Shahs of Sunset, but the Jabranis of Tehranis, you know what I mean? Listen to Iranians, okay? And what they say is valid. Be there for them. Listen to them, okay? Because liberation is a collective effort. If one person is oppressed somewhere, all of us are oppressed. That's how it is. That's how it is. Okay? And a lot of people say, no, if you support Free Palestine, you have to support the Iranian government because they support Palestine. No, I support Free Palestine because I give a fuck about people. Okay? I give a fuck about people first. People first. Okay? Because if Palestine is liberated at the expense of other people being oppressed, then it's not really liberated. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the exact same reason why we have a problem with the occupation of Palestine. If Jewish safety comes at the expense of Palestinians being oppressed, then it's not real safety. Okay? So that is moral consistency, and we need to have that throughout. Okay, so support the people of Iran, regardless. And the fact of the matter is, I'm anti-imperialist. Okay, I'm against imperialism. That means if I'm not in your country, I have no fucking business telling you what to do with your country. Anti-imperialist means mind your own fucking business. That's what that means. It means countries do not decide what other countries do. And so a lot of people are forgetting that we people in the West, or we people outside of a specific country, we people outside of Iran, should not be telling Iran how to live their lives and what to do with their government. That is up to Iranians. That is up to Iranians, even if it's not the outcome that we want. Because just like there's microaggression, there's micro-imperialism, you know? Just like when you're like, ooh, I want to touch your hair, that's microaggression, right? Micro-imperialism's like, don't you want your government? You know, like don't tell people what to do. Let them decide this shit on their own. The truth is, two things can be true, okay? The US wants their oil because a lot of dinosaurs were there, and their government is a Tyrannosaurus, okay? Sorry, a Tyrannosaurus. And if that pisses you off, fine. Let the Iranian people decide their fate. These are people. Iranian people should not be used as bargaining chips for our political affairs globally. You know what I'm saying? So let them do what they want. These are real people. This is not a sports game. Save that energy for the World Cup. I get it's a complicated issue, but it's like, what happened to Nuance? You know what I mean? The other N-word. Sorry. We're talking about Middle Eastern people. Sand nuance. If Iranians want a revolution, then they'll have a revolution. If they want to, go back to a democratic form of government that they had before the West got involved, let's celebrate them doing that. Let them do whatever they want. But we also don't want the West to continue meddling in their business. And as Americans, the very least we can do is not vote for these motherfuckers who keep wanting to do shit in Iran. You know what I mean? All these motherfuckers. We need to stop Iran. We need to stop, well, they say Iran. We need to stop Iran. Iran. The motherfuckers want to attack a place, they can't even fucking say the name right. Iran. No, you ran your mouth, motherfucker. Do your fucking research. Do your fucking research. I always stand with the people. I don't stand with governments. That's just my policy. I stand with the people, not the government, period. Bar none. That's how I roll, okay? But like, I don't think governments are inherently evil because governments are made of people. You know what I mean? I know there's even in like evil governments, I know there's like decent people. Like I don't think everybody who works for the US government is evil. Just like I don't think everybody in the Iranian government is evil. And Israel, well, never mind. You get what I'm saying. Americans, we find it so easy to criticize other governments when they know their government better than we do. And like Iranians, they don't know, well, actually, they know our government pretty well, actually. But I think everybody does at this point because it's publicly available information. But, you know, I just feel like we criticize government so freely that, like, the only way we could actually know that is by, like, maybe if we did, like, a government swap. You know, like Wife Swap, remember that show? But, like, for governments. Just for, like, a month. But, like, oh, my God, dude. The IRGC is wild, dude. So, solidarity with the people of Iran. I think the whole world needs a revolution, you know? And I right? And I think that happens, you know, I think that happens from people, like, opening their mind a little bit, listening to other people, and not trying to always force their opinions on other people. Because your opinion is only one side of the story. It's 180 degrees. Bring some math into this. Your opinion is only 180 degrees. So you got to get the other opinion to get the full 360, and that's the revolution. You know what I'm saying? That's the revolution. But not too many revolutions, because that's a vicious cycle. So, thank you so much, everybody. Fuck you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.